YouTube, how are you doing, Earthlings? I'm Richard, here's me face. I like to make things, and today, this is part one, well not today, but now this is part one of a new build I'm doing, and it's going to be well, I was hoping to enter it to the Andy Mecha's Simple Mecha Challenge, SMC, but you know, that's just basically taking a shape and then attaching legs to it and turning it into a mech. But I've kind of mixed my head up about the difference between mechs and robots. Mech suits are something that a human being will get into, and they can operate it and walk about inside it. Robots, they don't have people inside. So this is my part one of a robot dog. I'm doing a robot dog. I've seen a robot dog that's available, and I want to make one myself because I think it's a really cool design. Anyway, so here we go. This is what I have. I started with this bulb box. I don't know what dirtiness this is. But yeah, a bulb box. There's a bulb in there actually. Some bulbs in there, I should say. Bulbs. In fact, not really bulbs. There are two adapters and a bulb in there as well. So what I've done is I've taken a leaf out of Silver's scratch built book and just found that cardboard is actually a building material, not just something that you use to contain your cat food in and then chuck away into recycling. So I just held it down on the cardboard, drew around it, stuck one on and done the other side, and done that side and then that end and that end, and then just tried to rub it down a bit. I've had varying success doing that. I think I'm probably going to be using some filler on it, but at the moment I just want to add some red paint to it to see if I can get that to sort of seal it up quite a bit. So I've got quite a lot of this brilliant red. I want it to be red, black and white. It's going to have white accents on it and black shaped geometrically designed bits on it, but for now I just want to get some red paint on it. Hopefully this will cover nicely. Come on, open and stay open please, thank you. I'm not going to use a palette as usual, I'm just going to take it straight out the bottle nib, the tube, and hopefully I can get some of these rough bits that I've got, and I can sort of rub the paint down as opposed to using filler maybe, but this is going to take quite a few coats of paint. I have already sorted out some parts for it. Yeah, it's going to be a very simple sort of cute but simple looking. Not simple, simple as in basic. A bit of water on there because I don't want any these streaky marks on it. So we're nearly, well, this week will be 2 weeks into the Russian invasion war in Ukraine. I feel sorry for the Russian people as well as, of course, the Ukrainians, because I didn't know, but Russians are actually a lot poorer per person. The median amount of money they have is a lot less than what the average Indian has. Amazingly, I think they get a figure. I think it's a yearly. I don't know. Maybe it's a yearly income or amount of money that they have, and they call it the median amount. And Russians are valued at an average person. You know, it's the middle ground of what Russians have, and the middle amount they have per person equates to £817, whereas the average Indian is £1,000. And also the disparity between the richest and the poorest. The richest, I think they own, what was it? Well, it's just 35 billionaire oligarchs, and that's the highest amount of highest disparity between the average Russian and these billionaires. Just 35 of them own. Yeah, that's it. 35 own 25% of the wealth in Russia. I think that's the number. Yeah, I like this paint. I'm also colourblind, red-green colourblind, so this red paint may well be a lot brighter than what I'm seeing it, so I don't know. So yeah, I'll be using, well, I've got a car filler that's quite liquidy, not liquidy, but easy to spread, because milliput is quite firm once you've mixed it up. You can mix water into it to make it a little bit less firm, but I think I'm going to be using the really stinky car body filler that I've got. So I think I'll leave this video here because as you can see, it's drying quite nice and smooth. Quite smooth. I think I'll probably just get quite a few coats of paint on it and then start rubbing it down. Let me just do this side. Water. Spread it out. Lots of thin coats. That's the key to painting, I think I've found. Thin coats, unless you want to have a sort of rough look to it. Use lots of thin coats, it gives the best coverage. Sorry putty cats, I'm covering up all your lovely faces. Yeah, I do feel sorry for the Russian people. Apparently 10,000 have been arrested in Russia now, and they risk an imprisonment of 15 years. What a horrible police draconian state. And also the sanctions that are coming in. They've just issued a new well, Mastercard and Visa, and now American Express have said they're pulling out of Russia, but it's only going to be affecting people that are trying to use their cards outside Russia. So all the students and that, and young people and other Russians that are getting out of Russia, they're the ones that are being hit with that, because they have their own means by which they can use their cards in Russia without the need of Mastercard or Visa. But all the ones that want to get out of Russia, they're the ones that are being hit with that, and also the Russian oligarchs. But I heard yesterday also that there's all these sanctions against all these billionaire Russians, but they've been given 18 months, it was to begin with, to allow them to sell all of their stuff that they had, so they don't get penalised. I don't quite know how they're going to get penalised, but 18 months is plenty enough time to get rid of all of your properties in the West, and super yachts and football teams, etc. I think it's gone down to 12 months now, but it should. Now they're talking about 28 days, but 28 days is still a long time to be able to sell stuff in Europe, and your houses and your mansions and your yachts and stuff. Quite crazy. And I don't really know what the Russians' idea is, whether they're going to depose the government in Ukraine and then pull out. I think they just want to take over the land. They want to take back Ukraine and make it part of Russia again. That's what I think anyway. But I'm going to leave that now, because I'm going to have to leave that to dry, because I can't pick it up anymore. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build. How long did that go on for? 12 minutes. Thank you for watching. Robot Dog. It's not going to be all cardboard, there's going to be plastic bits on it as well, but that's it so far. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and thank you for watching, and goodbye. Be careful out there.